born in the region of Ishval found name alongside his brother, who had studied alchemy, but a homunculus known as Envy would shoot a child, starting a war between Ishval and Amestris. During the war, the two would encounter the Red Lotus Alchemist, who had severely injured the man, but his brother would transfer his arm to him. Enraged by the Amestrians, he would kill his doctors, who just happened to be Yuri and Sarah Rockbell, before leaving on a quest for vengeance. Now known as Scar, he would begin assassinating state alchemists and Amestris, eventually encountering Edward and Alphonse Elric. Despite their efforts, Scar would prove to be too much for them. The two brothers will only be saved by Colonel Roy Mustang and Alex Armstrong, who intervened on their fight. However, Scar would manage to escape, but later returned to kill several more alchemists before once again tracking down the Elric brothers, but this would be a setup to lure out a homunculus. Despite stalemating Scar, the Siobhan man would be injured but would still manage to escape, who would later meet a girl named Xiao Mei, who would help her to search for a pet while pursuing the Elric brothers, which would lead him to a man calling himself Father. But Father would be too much for Scar to handle. Choosing to save his own life, Scar would set off an explosion in order to escape. Later, Scar's final opponent would be the Fuhrer of Amestris, King Bradley, where the two nameless men would fight, and after a long drawn-out battle, Scar would defeat King. Afterwards, Scar would work with Miles in order to save the Ishvalan people and their religion. Well, what's up, went here with the first showcase of Season 3, where I'll be going with a character that I wasn't actually expecting to add to the verse series, but this character was just too interesting to ignore, that being the unnamed alchemist Scar. Now, as for my resources, I'll only be taking showings from the Brotherhood anime and his elements from the manga. Right, not much to go over, let's start with his physical capabilities. By the end of Fullmetal Alchemist, Scar be a 24-year-old man staring on 6 foot of muscular build. As far as strength goes, Scar has traded blows with a weakened King Bradley, since Bradley is the only homunculus that doesn't possess the healing and regeneration of the other homunculi or the durability of Sloth, giving King the average durability of a well-built man. However, Bradley, physically speaking, is still the strongest homunculus. He sent Greed through a wall and later stalemated Greedling, who should scale above his host Ling, who can damage and knock around base form Envy, who can contain the weight of his true form. Furthermore, Scar has blocked an attack from Edward Elric, overpowered Gluttony, and should scale above powerful alchemists such as Roy Mustang, Edward, and Alphonse Elric, who can contend with powerful opponents in terms of Gluttony, Father, Greed, and Lust. Speed-wise, Scar has dodged bullets fired from Razor Hawkeye, outpaced Alphonse, who at best is comparable to his brother, Edward, who can react to Greed, who can dodge bullets, react to a surprise attack from Alex Armstrong, and kept pace with a weakened King Bradley. And Bradley at best is capable of speed blitzing Greed, and has dodged and deflected machine gun fire while running towards a tank. But keep note that Bradley was once again weakened at this point. Durability is really nothing special. Scar has taken an attack from Father, he's been shot, stabbed, and slashed by King Bradley. However, he wasn't in fine condition after his fight with King. After beginning his brother's right arm, Scar became a powerful alchemist, and after learning alchemy through his brother's notes, will only further improve this. Due to his alchemical tattoo, he can deconstruct any material he touches to reduce it to rubble. When used on humans, he can destroy their internal organs and can do the same to chimeras, or even blow them up with only physical contact, ultimately ignoring conventional durability. And much like all alchemists, he can create concrete constructs for defense or as projectiles. Despite not much being known about Scar in a combative sense, he's quite skilled nonetheless. He's defeated armed combatants, and his knowledge of alchemy will further improve that. No matter what any alchemist will throw at him, even if he's not familiar with it, he's guaranteed to have a counter to it. Evident how he killed 10 state alchemists, and even defeated Edward and Alphonse, who are both powerful alchemists and temporarily held his own against Alex Armstrong, though Alex seemed to have the upper hand. As combatant, Scar tends to end the fight quickly, but if his opponents can put up a fight, he's a reactionary fighter to take out his opponents in a single blow. But when facing opponents who can put up a challenge, Scar will go on the offense and will try to exploit any openings that are provided. However, opponents who can contend with him or pressure him enough can get the upper hand on him. Well, despite being only a showcase, Scar is someone who I really wasn't expecting much at first. But what Scar lacks, he can make up with his alchemy. If he can get his hands on anyone for even a single moment, it's GG. He beats Resident Evil characters just because of his alchemy alone. Bucky is actually an odd one. Sure, he's physically more powerful than Scar and is a better hand-to-hand combatant, but here's the catch. Scar's alchemy alone ignores durability. So if he can catch Bucky off guard, it's GG. But I can see this one going either way. I just can't see Levi being Scar. The best he has is better durability, but Scar is being Alchemist with arguably more experience and proper training. Scar's alchemy is also a bit of a counter to Levi's ODM gear. Also, Scar has reactive bullets, and anyone will tell you that bullets move faster than rockets. Now, as for characters that Scar loses to, Jason's being and contend with some of the best hand-to-hand combatants, and he also has All Blaze, which can hurt Superman level threats. Now, Mercer and Delsin. No, even if he highbolts the shit out of Scar, Scar doesn't have the firepower to hurt, let alone even phase Alex. So the moment they get to close range, it's over. Delsin overall has better abilities. His evasive abilities will allow him to dodge all of Scar's attacks. Despite Bucky being one that can go either way, Scar, nonetheless, is a runner-up in C tier. And that'll do for this showcase. It's possible for Scar to be ranked higher or even lower. Let me know in the comments below, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter if you care about that, and I'll see y'all next time.